So I was diving into the world of systemed and wow, did you know it's a game changer for Linux systems?
Right? It's like the backbone of so many distributions now. It really redefined how services are managed.
Exactly, but I found it fascinating that some people are pretty divided about it, like it's both praised and criticized.
That's interesting. The criticisms often revolve around complexity, right? Some say it's over-engineered.
Totally, but doesn't that assume everyone prefers simplicity? I mean, complexity can offer flexibility.
True, but there's a balance, right? Too much complexity can lead to a steep learning curve for newcomers.
For sure, it's like when you first try to use a new app and it feels overwhelming, but once you get it, it's powerful.
Exactly. And systems features like parallel service startup really speed things up. That's a huge win.
Wait, parallel startup, can you break that down for me?
Sure, instead of starting services one by one, it's like getting multiple friends to help you set up a party at once.
Haha, love that analogy. So it's more efficient, but does that come with its own set of risks?
Good point. If one service fails during startup, it might affect others if they're interdependent. That's a potential pitfall.
That's unexpected. I wonder if users are aware of these risks when they jump into using it.
They should be, but honestly, many might just see the speed improvements and overlook the details.
Right? And it's like focusing on the shiny new features without understanding the underlying mechanics.
Exactly. And you know, there's also this conversation around systems tight integration with the Linux ecosystem.
Oh, absolutely, it's like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it brings cohesion, but on the other, it can lead to vendor lock-in.
Exactly. That's the trade-off with convenience versus flexibility. Some users prefer the traditional init systems for that reason.
Have you noticed how it's almost become a litmus test among Linux users? You're either team systemed or not.
Yes, and it's so passionate. But I wonder if it's less about the tech and more about community identity.
Wow, that's a deep dive. It's like how people identify with brands, huh? But what about the actual benefits?
Great point. The benefits really include things like better logging through the journal, which is super useful.
Wait, what's this logging feature? I didn't catch that.
It's called Journaled, and it collects logs from all services in one place, making troubleshooting easier.
That sounds super helpful. It's like having a comprehensive diary of system activities.
Exactly. But it does raise the question about the storage and retrieval of those logs.
Right, if logs pile up, does it slow down the system? I wonder how they manage that.
Good question. There are settings to control log size, but some users still report issues if not monitored.
Interesting, it's like you need to balance efficiency with data management.
Yes, and speaking of efficiency, did you see how it integrates with containers?
Containers, no, tell me more. I didn't realize that was part of the systemed landscape.
It's huge. System can manage container lifecycles, which makes deploying applications way smoother.
That's incredible. So it's not just about managing services, but also about supporting modern development practices.
Exactly. But does that mean it's becoming too bloated with features?
That's a valid concern. It's like the software trying to do everything might risk losing focus on its core functions.
Right balance is key, and sometimes simpler solutions can be more effective.
So if we put all this together, what do you think systems' future looks like?
It could go either way, honestly. It's powerful, but the complexity might push some users away.
I wonder if it will continue to evolve, maybe simplify some aspects while keeping its core strengths.
That would be the ideal scenario. It'd be interesting to see how the community shapes its evolution.
Totally, it feels like an ongoing conversation that reflects broader trends in technology.
Yeah, and it challenges us to think about what we value in technology, simplicity versus capability.
Exactly, and that's a question we all need to reflect on as tech continues to evolve.